Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today I have a crafty Aliexpress haul for you. Everything here is stuff that I use for journaling, junk journaling, art, mixed media art, storage for my art craft supplies, and maybe a few random crafty things that don't fit into any specific category. So let's get started. But before we get started, I just want to mention that I've moved my craft room into a different room over the last week, and this is a new camera setup for me. So if there are any issues with what's happening, if you're used to watching my videos and you think this is better or worse or something I need to do to improve it, just let me know. It is nighttime, so there are shadows. Okay, so how do you do that? It's a unicorn. Woo! Okay. So I have opened everything, but I have not taken the time to really look through it. This first item kind of shocked me when it arrived because I don't even remember ordering it. But once I opened it and looked at it, I kind of remembered what I was going through a phase where I was looking for some top-loading pockets that were about 5 by 7. So that's what these are, and they are really sturdy. I don't have to open it up to tell that. And it says, yeah, right. It says the value is 10. They just make up an amount on there. I didn't pay $10, but I'd probably paid 2. So yeah, I'm not really going through the prices of stuff, because if you shop on AliExpress, you know that the price all depends on what seller you find it from. You need to look and find the seller with the cheapest price, and then see, check out their reviews and stuff to make sure that they're a good seller, and then you make your pick. Sometimes I'll pay a little bit more because I have a few stores that I really trust and enjoy, so they're my go-tos. So the next thing is for storage too, and I got 5 of these, and they are A4 containers. They are thinner than what I had thought they would be. You're not going to get too much beyond a bit in there, but I think that these might help me with storing some stuff. So got some ideas for these, and they are decent enough quality from what I can tell. They have index tabs so that when you put them on your shelf, you can write what each one is when they're lined up like that. They came in a whole bunch of different colors of the tabs, but I just went with black. So yeah, that. Now let me grab a few items here. Alright, first of all, let's talk about this. I don't know if this works or not, because I put in batteries and it barely works. But what it is, okay, first of all, my husband told me that all our AAA batteries were no good, and that's why I'm thinking I'm having problems with this working properly. See the line is going away very slowly. It's gone. And if I try to get it back again, it doesn't come on. So I'm hoping it's just that I need to get some good batteries. But now, what is this thing? It is a laser level. You saw that red line come out here, and I do not know who it is. It's not somebody I follow. I just randomly happened upon this short YouTube video where this girl was using one of these to put a line across her page so that she could do her hand lettering in a straight line without drawing lines on the paper. And I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Now that I see how this works, I think it's a pretty cool idea. So if this does not work, I'd go to the hardware store and get another one, because I think that was a really, really nifty idea. Okay, next we have this is just some beauty stuff. These are steam eye masks, and I'm not including any stuff like this in this haul, but I forgot to take these out, and I just have to tell you that about 2 months ago I tried out one of these Korean, they call them steam eye masks, and they have helped me sleep so much. They're kind of like, remember those little things that you put in your mittens, and when you opened up the pack they started to get warm, and you put them in each mitten and they kept your hands warm? Well, this is a face mask. I'll try and get that to focus in. You can see that girl's got a face mask on. So you open it up and you pull out the handles, and then you have an eye mask that you put on your face. And as soon as you open this package, it's made out of felt, and then it has this strange substance that makes them heat up. As soon as you open the package, it starts heating up, and depending on the make, I'm trying out different brands and stuff to see if I can find some good ones on Aliexpress. I did order some really, really good ones from BeautyNet Korea, but they were $3 each, and if I was to wear one of these every night and spend $3 for one night's sleep, that would be a pretty expensive month. So they last for a various amount of time. All I know is they last long enough for me, a person who has a hard time getting to sleep. They last long enough for me to relax and fall asleep. So on here, this one says it's 45 minutes. But they last longer than that, or at least I haven't tried this brand, so I don't know. Yeah, so that was our little segue away from arts and crafts. So back to it. Next we have, this is probably a die cut. Ah, yes. These are some frames. There's a really big, can you see if I put it down on there? Yeah, it's better. It's a big fancy frame, and then there's a 2 smaller plain frames and one really neat tiny Art Deco kind of frame there. So that is cool. And now we have my Lomo cards, which I am addicted to. And these ones are Gothic Girl. So these are, I have to open these to see, because these are cool. Now, you know what? I had like a seam ripper here. There it is. That will be perfect for opening this up. Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to cut the box. Ah, there we go. Okay, that worked really well, actually. So when I look for Lomo cards, lots of times the same ones pop up and up and up and up. This is the one and only time I found this package. And they're called Gothic Girls, but they look like Art Deco style. So on the back, there is a picture of each of the 30. There's usually 30. I think this might say 45. Doesn't matter. Each card is different. And, oh, these are, yeah, these are like Art Nouveau. Sorry. These are definitely Art Nouveau. And they've got some French, the French posters. Kind of like Toulouse-Lautrec. That kind of stuff. And they are actually postcards. The backs of them vary, but they're always postcard-ish. See, here's where you put your stamp, and then there are 6 spaces for a zip or postal code. And yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. Is that a woman? Oh, that's weird. That looks like a man. Okay, those are really cool. And the seller included on top a free card for me. This is from the Most Romantic Things collection. So, keep that one out. Doesn't belong with the set. Okay, so I just absolutely love the Lomo cards. They come in different sizes. This is the biggest size. And these are about 4 by 6, the biggest size. Then we have another die, and this one was 3 different words. I forget what they are. There's love, thanks, and hello. Yeah. Okay, then I got a Christmas sticker. This was really, really, really cheap, so I had to pick it up. I don't have a lot of Christmas stuff, but I'm going to be making my own cards this year, which I'm going to start soon, and I'll do, because last year I watched Crafting Vicky's entire series on how to make your own cards, and I think I'm ready to take the plunge. So yeah, this was like 37 cents or something with free shipping. And now we have some more Lomo cards, and these ones are the bookmark size. And this package is called The Best Coffee. They give us a sampling. They don't have enough room to give us pictures of them all. And there are usually, what, 28 or 32 in these boxes. I can't read it. The printing is way too tiny. So let's take a look at these. I am a coffee connoisseur. I'm also a wine connoisseur. And I'm also a Scotch connoisseur. Just in case you ever thought of, like, sending me something. You could send me some Scotch and I'd sure be happy. Oh, this does not want to open. Oh, it's gonna tear. Get open, darn you. If this takes much longer, I'll be cutting this out. I got them open. I opened them at the other end. So I'm not going to take them all out. Okay, so half of them are craft and the other half, oh, are black and white. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so let's, I'm taking them out. Okay, so this is a sandwiches menu. Or it's just a lunch menu. Sandwiches, baguettes, pancakes, coffee shop, menu card, coffee house, coffee shop, that one's different. If you believe in it, then fight for it. You have to watch that sometimes when you get these Japanese cards that have sayings on them, sometimes the English isn't very good. This one is. Okay, so those are cool. Let's look at what the glossy ones are like. Okay, so these are black and white. Pizza time. That's a tea one. Oh, these are really nice. Nice. I love those. So, those are more Lomo cards, but they are called bookmark. Bookmark size. Okay, so much easier to put back in and do up than it was to open it in the first place. Okay, let's grab the next pile in here. Okay, that's something in the pile that doesn't belong. Okay, so more Lomo cards. Now these ones are by, well, I guess they're not. Usually the ones that come in these cardboard boxes are by Pony Brown. But if you look for Pony Brown, you will find some really good quality Lomo cards. So these ones are a little bit bigger than the other bookmark cards. They come in a craft container like that, and they're wrapped with twine. And these are like seriously good cardstock. Matte finish. These are wonderful. And the prices on these Lomo cards range from $1 something to $3 something, and then I've seen some anime ones for $6. But I wouldn't get these. I have no idea what the theme of this one is. Jam, coffee, lemonade, clear, camera. I'm just skipping. A lot of them have money denominations on them from around the world. You got 2 pounds, 1.5, London, cents, party. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love these. And man, like I say, I like trees. Let's look at this one. So these are just like really good quality, rounded corners. I don't know if you'd be able to see the texture on there, but it's not flat and glossy. Well, it is kind of glossy, but compared to glossy stuff, it's matte, and the backs are just blank, so you can use these for journaling cards. So yeah, that's nice. I have to hope I don't rebuy that one because it doesn't tell you what it is. Okay, then next we have a little thank you card from the seller. These are little tiny envelopes. And yes, so they're all little tiny envelopes. I have bought these before. These look different from the ones that I have a little bit, but I wouldn't care if they were or not, because these are only like $1.25 or something. I don't know, but they're all different. Oh, that one's neat. Library pocket. Where am I? I can't. This new setup, I don't have to be so in the face with the camera that I keep leaning forward and getting too close when you can see me just fine from here. Okay, so those are lovely. So that's the size of the envelope. I want to compare it to my short finger. And they included a thank you card. Okay, so next we have, oh, this was some kind of paper. These are what? Yeah, 3-inch squares, and they are kind of like a vellum-y type of paper. I forget what they called it. They didn't call it vellum, and they didn't call it rice paper, though it may very well be rice paper, but they're translucent. You can see that right there. So a whole bunch of different, they're polka dots, and there is green, yellow, purple, blue, orange, and pink. Those are cool. Then we have another clear mounted stamp. I got this one here because of the corners. I like to stamp a corner on my journaling pages. And it's got a few little center motifs too. But that's nice. The stamps are really cheap on Aliexpress. How much did they value it at? $1. And then I got a package of Hello stickers. This is a twinkle sticker. They are gold foil, and they all have some kind of greeting on them. This is to go with my card making. Hello, hip hip hooray, sunshine, gorgeous, lovely, amazing, XOXO, stay awesome, P.S. I love you, you are the best, celebrate, so on. Alright. Oh, the first piece of my curtain that fell off is there. Okay, the next set of stuff. And we're more than halfway through. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Okay, so I got some Hello Kitty stationery. Comes with the pages and the envelopes. Just a small little pack there. Then in here, I got these because I have a, so these are die cuts. And let me put them on the thing here so you can see the patterns. They're both doilies, but different. And the reason I got those is because I have one of those great big huge hole punches that is kind of like really intricate flower design. Like it's like these, except it doesn't look like a doily. It looks like a flower. And it makes the most awesome cutouts on magazine pages. Doesn't matter what it's a picture of. It cuts out so many holes in it that you're just left, like if you like the color combination on the magazine page. So that's what I got these for, to try a couple of different designs and patterns and see if they work. Then I can use magazine pages that I'm not really attracted to the picture of. Okay, so more Lomo cards, and these ones are ticket. I'm not going to open this up because they're simply tickets. It shows on the back. Is this Moore's? Yeah. I can't read the, oh yeah. Oh, it's Mo card. So, there we go. Now, I'm coming. What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah. I put this in here because this is glitter, like face glitter, eye glitter, and I got it to put on my eyes, like it's makeup. But when I opened it up and I tried it, it is like so amazing that I had to like, that's just my finger tip. I don't know how well it's showing up, but it is like amazing that I had to try this in my art rather than on my face. Doesn't that look absolutely fabulous? So it's like a ton of glitter with glue, like stuck to my finger now from popping in there. And now I'm going to have glitter all over everything, but that's okay because I love glitter. And we got another, I'll put it down here, can you see better? I have to hold it up. Yeah, it's just see-through, so it's hard to see. This one is winter themed, and I didn't get it for the girls. It was so cheap that I got it for the sentiments that were on it. So much fun, baby it's cold outside, sending you warm hugs or winter wishes and autumn greetings. Those were nice sayings that I don't have anywhere else, and they're just kind of, they work for Christmas, but they just work for winter in general, except for sending you warm hugs. You could do that any time of year. Okay, and then I bought this little package of die cut frames, and I'm not going to open that up, but you could see that they're all different sizes and patterns and stuff. Oh, on the back there is a picture of what you get in there. And this is, does it say how many pieces? It's from Cheese Rabbit. It doesn't say how many pieces, but there's a good lot in there. Okay, then I picked up these to have some fun with painting and mark making. They're foam. They're just kids' tempera paint doodads, but I thought they would be fun to try out on when I'm painting pages. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Then the next thing I got is very exciting. I got the complete set of mild liners. Zebra mild liners. These can get kind of expensive if you buy them off of Amazon or somewhere. I cannot remember the price. Yeah, they just said $1. They weren't $1. They were more than that. I think they were like $5 each, or maybe like $3.50, or I don't know. But I got the whole complete set. There is a fourth box which has 3 pens in it, but they are 3 very light pastel colors that are found in here. I believe 2 of them are in here and 1 of them is in here. So those extra, the fourth package with the extra 3 in it is not extra. It's repeating what's in here. I checked that very clearly before I didn't purchase it. So tons of people use these in their bullet journals, and I just collect pens, and I'll use these for my art and for my journaling and for coloring and just for every moment in my life that needs a pen. Okay, now next I got some of these, and I don't know if you can tell what they are or not. They are those fingernail things that the nail salon has for you to pick what color of nail polish you want. Well, I use these for my nail polish. I have like about 60 bottles of nail polish. I know, that's too many, but I like nail polish. And it works so great. I just get these out, scan through, put a couple of colors together that look nice, and then I go and grab the bottles and do my nails, which are not done today, so don't look. So anyways, I thought, well, if that works for my nail polish, it will work for my acrylic paints. So each pack in here has 50, so I thought 100 would be plenty to have. I do not have 100 paints. I don't even know if I have. Well, if we counted everything, I think we would go over. I don't want to say it. When I think about having more than 50 jars of paint, that just like makes me think that is way too much. And I don't think I have that much, but then when I go look over at where my paints are stored, there's a lot. So anyways, I am going to put my colors on there, and if I like how it works, I will, in a future video, I'll bring them out and show you. Okay, and then, let's see, we have another clear rubber stamp here, and this one, I'll put down here so you can see. I got this one because of the houses along here. I love architecture, and I love houses. So it had this, and it also has one of these like old-fashioned post boxes, and the rest of them are winter themed. Well, Christmas and winter themed. Like there's a Christmas tree, and it says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Car with a tree on it. But then you've got some birdhouses, a mailbox, a gift, which in no way says that it's Christmas. It could be a birthday, anniversary. We have a penguin reading a letter, and the houses, street lamp, from our house to yours. And this is a bird with a Santa hat. Christmas, winter, work for both. Okay, now, the next thing, what I think remains, is I bought a bunch of scrapbooking paper. And they come in 6x6 pads. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 12 designs with 2 pages of each one. So that's 24 sheets in there. Now I believe they are, I'm trying to get these on the table. Okay, so I want to open up one of these. So this one is called A Fox's Tale, and all the papers. You know, a seam ripper is absolutely fantastic for opening up these bags. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But so yeah, it's not a pad. They're single sheets. They're acid free and lignin free. The Japanese use these for origami because they're squares. But yeah, so there are, oh, yeah, there should be 2 of each. Okay, so let's look at this one, and then we won't take a complete look at everyone else. But this is quite different. This is nice. And I'm hoping you can see the pattern on there, because I know that the light is not great because it's nighttime. But yeah, okay, that works. There's that. And there's 2 of these foxes, and those are arrows. Oh, don't shoot my fox. And this is really nice. These are just trees. Forest trees. Okay, now this one is quite fancy. It's got all sorts of floral designs with foxes sitting amongst them. And I love the colors of this pack. The different shades of brown and gray. This one is a monotone fox head. And then this one has several shades of brown fox heads. They're not exactly the same pattern. They're different. This one is a floral. And this one is just gorgeous. This is definitely for scrapbooking layout on it, but that is gorgeous. It is so cute. I love it. Okay, now we have seen this pattern before, but in different colors. There's a green and black. Okay, and we have the trees. This looks to be the same pattern, but different color. And here we have the fox and arrows on a gray background, instead of whatever color they were before. And here we have that floral, except that there are no foxes sitting around in it. There are rocks. And that's it. That's what's in the whole pack called A Fox's Tale. That's this sheet shows you each pattern. Okay, so now that's what we're in for. Are you ready to see what else they have? Okay, this one is called Attractive Time. So we have those 6 designs, and I know I'm turning it upside down, but it's the best way to see. These are really vintage style, and they all have something to do with, oh, I was going to say they had something to do with clocks, but they don't. It's called Attractive Time, but there's nothing on here representing time. It's text and keys and florals, banners, advertising. That's really nice. I love that one. Okay, and the next one is called Far Away. And this has, this kind of a mail, or maybe travel, flight type of theme. There's letters just regular patterns. Postmark on there. Stamps. Hot air balloons, butterflies, and a vintage girl doing something there. But again, we're getting one-sided 6x6 paper, 2 each of 12 designs equals 24 sheets. And they are basically all around $3 Canadian. So if you're American, they're probably like $2.50 or something. Now this is the one that is time themed. It's called Our Time. And these are really vintage papers as well, and they all have some kind of clock in there. Wish I could show them all to you, but it would just take too long in this flip. Flip. What is a flip? In this haul. That is what I am doing. Okay, so this one is called Pretty Painted Floors, and I just absolutely adore these. Each one is like a wooden floor, but they're distressed in different ways. So there's those 6 patterns and those 6 patterns. If you want me to do a complete sheet by sheet look through all these scrapbook papers, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll be more than glad to look at them all. This one is Autumn Garden, and it's got a lot of leaves and trees and brown vintage patterns on it there. Okay, so now I've got a few things left. Some of them I have to sort through and find the scrapbooking paper ones. Okay, this one is called In Bloom. And I love the colors on here. It's kind of like a very light teal or turquoise with pink and very light green. Baby colors, except that it's not baby patterns. Really nice, like that one. And then this one is called Enjoying the Fragrance, and it is vintage florals. They're gorgeous. I like this one here with the clock. Okay. Okay, this is one this is the one I opened and took a look at. This is called Spring Adventures, and it just has some absolutely adorable papers. They're kawaii, though they could be used for baby children, but then they're just petite little florals. They're really nice. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that one. Okay, now this one's a little different because it is actually a pad of paper, and it's called Paper Pack. 24 patterned papers and 3 die-cut sheets, including alphabets, borders, tags, and icons. And there's a color scheme. Oh, this is a Christmas one. It doesn't say that on it anywhere. And there's a picture of the die cuts. Oh, they've got sparkle glitter on them. There. So this is a Christmas pack. And then I guess we get 2. Yeah, we get 2 of each design in here too. That's nice. Reindeer on music. Oh, I like the plaid. Very nice. I like that. Okay. Any more left? I think that is it. Okay, so there's just a couple of items left here. We have these are vellum envelopes. Didn't call them that on the thing, but it's what they are. And I got every pattern that they had. Each one has 3. I'm doing it again. I have to stop doing this because that's what I used to have to do. But now I'm just like right in front of me. So we got the pink watercolor flowers. We have pineapples. We have strawberries. We have clouds. I have this pattern on a traveler's notebook cover that I got off of Aliexpress. Raindrops, watercolor raindrops. Those are nice. And leaves. Really nice. I really like those. Those will look fantastic in a journal. Okay. Then next we have, this must be a die cut, it's so thin. But yeah, it is. Okay, so got this one because it looks a bit like the Tim Holtz gear one, except it doesn't have as many loose pieces. I've never bought the Tim Holtz one because it has a whole bunch of gears that aren't attached, and I just don't want to fiddle with these teeny weeny little doodads, but this has a nice shape here of gears. If it cuts really well, I can see myself using that one a lot. Okay, then I got a couple of cloth bags with drawstring. I've bought some of these before. It doesn't say how big they are in inches, so let's take a look. Does it? They usually have a fold over opening. Okay, I'm going to have to use the seam ripper. Perfect. So, oh, that's gorgeous. And this is like, it's thin, but it's not. It's good material. It's like linen. Just not as thickly woven. So got that, and then the other one is just a grayish, a brownish gray or a grayish brown checks. I don't think you actually call that pattern checks, but you know what I mean. And the last thing is, oh, okay, I was gonna say it was more Lomo cards, but it's not. Okay, so I haven't opened this up or looked at it, but it keeps popping up on every time I search for something on Aliexpress. This comes up from various different sellers and stuff, so I thought, oh, I have to see what it is. It's a vintage look journal. Well, what are they? Does it say? No, it doesn't say. But that's what it's that is what it is called on Aliexpress. Vintage journal, or vintage style, one way or the other. It's not really vintage, it just looks it. And I love the being wrapped up with twine. So it comes in a box, and these come in a bunch of colors, like a ton of them. Lime green is one of my favorite colors. So, ooh. Okay, now that has a really interesting feel to it. Oh, look at that. See, that they show you a close-up of it like this on Aliexpress. That's what you see, close-up. This is gorgeous. And it's got, oh, it's got a binder clip in the side. Yeah, okay, I knew what this was because I'd seen it, but you can tie this. Well, actually, can you or can't you? Oh, I think I know what you would do. Put that through there, and you got yourself together. And this is, I'm going to smell it. It has a leatherish smell to it, but I highly doubt that it is. Oh, I don't know. That's hard to tell. This was a little bit more expensive than what I normally pay for something on Aliexpress. I believe it was $7 Canadian. Don't quote me on that, but I did search for the, I don't know if it was the cheapest seller, but one of the cheapest sellers. And so anyways, it's like a, is it a Midori that has the rings in it? And then it's filled with craft paper. This is lovely. It just, the inside feels fantastic. I don't know. It does have a leather smell to it, but we're going to have to assume that it's vinyl. And it has the leafy pattern. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, there you go. You can see the pattern on the front. So that's really nice. I like this. But I would like to do art these pages up. That's some nice little art to do quickly. Yeah, I can't wait to try this out. That is cool. So there you go, folks. That is my Aliexpress haul. Hey, you even get a stencil. Paint, paint, paint. Yeah, it's a stencil. The box is perforated too, so you can just keep that piece. I'm going to do that before I throw it away anyways. So, thank you for joining me on this Aliexpress junk journaling crafty haul. And if you got this far, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or want to chat about what I got, just leave me a comment and we can chat. So thank you for staying with me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.